Hi guys, today's video I thought I'd do, well, I'm not going to do an unboxing this time. I'm just going to do a bit of a review of the Sony MDR 1000X. I've taken it out of the box because I'm sure that you don't really want to see somebody opening a box again. So basically what you get in the package, you get a nice little case with the headphones are already in, USB lead for charging up, and a cable if you want to use them by cable. They are Bluetooth and they are wireless as well. Didn't even know what I was going to say then, obviously. So basically that's what they look like in the box when they arrive. You just take them out and just unfold them down. They're pretty sturdy actually, and they're quite weighty, pretty nice. Connections, I'm not 100% certain of all the things. On off, which that one switches it on and off. That's on the left hand side one. Don't know if there's any charge left in these or not. Obviously not. The second one is your Bluetooth pairing, and the third one is your noise cancelling on and off. Now I've had them hooked up, unfortunately, like I say, not that it would matter because you wouldn't be able to hear them, is don't even know what I'm going to say now. Oh, that's what the Bluetooth pairing is. It can pair to quite a few devices, but it's a bit of a pain because it just won't auto connect. It only auto connects to the last one. So basically, you've got to keep the button pressed for, I think it's about 7 seconds if you want to pair it to a separate device rather than the one that you've been using the last time. So for example, I was using it on my TV, and then when I wanted to use it on my PC, I had to repair it by pressing it for 7 seconds, reconnecting it to Bluetooth, which it's a bit of a, I don't know, you get used to it to be honest, but it is a bit of a pain. Sound wise, I'm no audiophile, not by a long way, but the sound quality is sensational. I did have some Sony MDR 1As, I think it was, something like that, and the sound quality is, you can slightly hear different things sound wise, but again it's not nothing like you're going to hear an all new sort of different sound. Everyone's ears are different, so the sound what you'll hear is probably different to mine and to somebody else's. There are some cool features on it, to be fair. Noise cancelling, absolutely excellent. I can be out and about or whatever. I don't really use them outside that often, in fairness. But if someone's talking to you, you can, if you cup the right earphone, it turns like the noise cancelling off, and you can have like a normal conversation which you can hear sort of the outside sounds. As soon as you take your hand off the cup, then it just goes back to noise cancelling and carries on playing your music. So that is really cool. You can turn it up and down volume wise on the right hand side speaker as well. Calls, you can hook it up to the Bluetooth on your phone and receive calls and just chat normally, do you know, if you're taking a call. Overall, how are they with it? Suppose it depends what you want. To me, I got this one off eBay quite cheap, and yeah, I'd say it was worth the 200 and odd quid I paid for it. I think the prices in the shop at the moment are about 300, 320. It's quite a difficult one. I've not heard the Bose QC35s, which are supposed to be as good as these. Depending on which review you read, these are slightly better. Another review will say the Bose are slightly better. But they both are in the same price range, I think. But I guess they are with it if you're getting into sort of different sound qualities and things like that. Like I say, I'm a big fan of streaming hi-fi music and Tidal and things like that. So for me personally, yeah, I do think they're worth it. Again, I think it's one of them, if you're listening to Spotify or one of the others, Apple or any other sort of streaming music service, then it's sort of a difficult call, because at the end of the day you're still going to be able to be listening in MP3 quality or certainly low quality music, and whether you'll quite get the benefit of high-end speakers or not remains to be seen. I suppose in time, once all the others start going to hi-fi streaming, then obviously headphones and sound wise things are going to really be picking up. But I would say that if you're if you're looking for high-end speakers, or certainly what are cost in this price range, that's high-end by my standards. I guess for somebody else a £2 set of speakers is high-end, I don't know. But if you're looking for something in this price range, then they're definitely worth considering. Possibly these, and have a listen, like I say, to the Bose and make your own mind up. The only reason I didn't listen to the Bose was, like I say, these was going really cheap, and I'd read some reviews on them, and the reviews have lived up to their expectations, and I guess this is the reason for me just doing this review. The one thing that it is, the headband, it is quite sturdy, and it's sort of brushed aluminum. I don't know if it is aluminum, aluminium, whatever you want to call it, but it is quite sturdy, and they do feel quite heavy, and there is quite a decent range of extensions, you know, for people like with heads bigger than like planet Earth. Where me, I've only got like a little pea-size head, so I can just have them like that. But yeah, overall, nice looking speakers, nice price, and decent sound quality. There's one thing I have just noticed there on the left hand side one, is that there's like your little speaker for, you know, if you're using it excuse me, for your say for your phone or whatever, there's a speaker there, and it is labelled also left and right on the inside, which I don't know if you can see that or not there, but so you can be sure that they're on the right way as well. But yeah, overall, like I said, one more thing I will show you actually just before I go. That is the wired cord if you want to hook it up to your PC, or even if you're out and about. Now, it is quite long. I don't know, I'd say about 1 metre long maybe. So that is a fair length. So it's not going to get tangled, I suppose, if you prefer a shorter wire. And the cable is angled as well at one side, which is pretty cool. The USB one, which is a little bit shorter, but I mean, for me, I just plug it into the external socket of my USB and just charge it up that way. I'm not really that mithered about charging it up via a computer or anything like that. But it is worthwhile noting that that lead is quite short. But if you have any, say a phone charger or something like that, it should pretty much standard fit in that. So basically guys, that is the review. I'll just show you the box again. Don't know why I feel the need to show you the box, but it is quite dinky, and just that's what it looks like inside. There are also a few leaflets and bits as well. Oh, there is I don't know what that's for actually, but I'm assuming it's for some hooking up some music things somehow. Maybe it's a foreign adapter. But yeah, overall good quality, plays high-res music really well, and if like me you're into getting into your sound and things like that, well worth considering. Well, thanks for watching guys. I would play some music through them, but obviously they're headphones so you wouldn't even be able to hear it, and maybe next time I don't know, I might do a unboxing on, no I won't do an unboxing, I might do a review of say the Amazon Echo. Alexa. Good morning Alexa.
Good morning. If you fancy a flutter, it's the final day of Royal Ascot.
So that's just Alexa in the background. So I might give a review of that. I'm quite impressed actually with it. It's pretty cool. So, but we'll leave that till later. Alright, thank you. Cheers for watching, and I shall speak to you soon. I don't know why I said thank you then. But obviously, thanks for watching. See you later guys. Take care. Bye.